Oh man. Wow, look at that. Oh Jesus. Yo, my hair's so my hair's so thin. God. Anyway, what? It's been like what, 8 years or something? Hi. Um, my handle's not Milk Jim Juice anymore. It's Hoover McGee. Nice to meet you. Um, we're enjoying the nice smoky hometown smells in Southeast Michigan today, courtesy of Canada. Yay! But I'm not throwing blame on the Canadian people because wildfires happen, man. Wildfires happen, man. Smokey the Bear knows all about that. But anyway, that's just what happens. So I don't like expect anyone to watch this at all. Um, so I'll be shocked if like anybody watches or even appears. Um, yeah. So anyway, gosh, what's been going on? Wow. Wow. Welcome to my creation studio. This is the one room in my house that the cats are not allowed. Welcome. I don't want them eating needles, things like that. I drop things, and the only person I want to get injured in here is myself. So cool. Yeah. I bought a house back in 2020, and I live here. It's cool. Me and my partner. Cool stuff. And then he's downstairs playing Vintage Story, which is like what Minecraft for big boys, as I've heard. But anyway, let's get started. I'm probably gonna get like copyrighted to hell for this. Doesn't matter. Nobody's watching. Nobody's gonna rewatch this. I'll jam out whenever I want to. Nobody Nobody listens to what I listen to anyway. What is it? What is it? What is it? All the kids are into visual K now. Where was that when I was in middle school and high school in like 97 and 98, huh? Yay. Yay. I swear, man. These kids are like, Malice Miser. I love Mana-sama. And I'm like, I swear I had the equivalent of getting my head smashed in a locker for that, emotionally. Modest Miseru, by the way. What do we want to do first? Oh wait, we want to do ironing. I'm letting myself I am letting myself, what do we call it? Not create every single one of my cosplays now because I'm 42. I don't have time. What is it? I even took a job that doesn't actually pay so much anymore because I'm over it. I used to be like an outside sales, like an assistant outside sales manager in my last job, and I took a massive pay cut just to not have to deal with that. Oh man! Whoa! Ah! So anyway, I would like the world to know. Apparently, if people don't know this about Doki Doki costumes or whatever, Doki Doki is not a costume manufacturer. They are a distributor. For example, I also work for a distributor. I used to work for manufacturers, but I don't. That ain't me. Which camera am I looking at? This one. Okay, sorry. I'm toying around with new camera settings and stuff. And yeah. Woo! Where was I anymore? What are you talking about? Anyway, what are you talking about? I have vestibular migraine disorder. I'm nauseous 24/7. There's a person here. Hola, I'm Milk Jam Juice. We call me Hoover McGee now. Anyway, what was I talking about? Well, holy shit, there's another person here. Oh my god. Anyway, Doki Doki Costumes is a distributor. They are not a manufacturer, right? So we want to know who manufactures these costumes. Well, I'll tell you. Yes. The Iuno costume is 1/3 delusion. That's important. Apparently, everybody loves 1/3 delusion, so we want to know. All right, so we're going to start basically unscrewing this costume. Where are we going to start? Okay, let's start at the bottom. All right, we're going to need the iron. When you're doing this stuff on synthetics, don't use water. No water. Okay. Make sure to use your synthetic settings. Don't get it too hot. Alrighty. Feel like I'm going to be okay there. All right. Sorry, I just have old outlets. My house is 100 years old. Hold on here. There we go. There we go. Synthetics. All right. And here we go. This one's heavier. It's been a good time. So I got laid off for 7 months back, literally on tariff day. I was the person fielding terror letters for months from like Toyota and shit. Months later, I was like the first to go. And it took me, 7 months to get a new job? Woof. So that was a lot, man. That was a lot. And you know what? You guys can't even see my ironing. So I am gonna adjust that because I don't like that you guys cannot see my ironing. Alrighty, we're gonna take you down. There we go. Perfect. Now we are. Whoops, sorry about that. Like I said, I was laid off for 7 months and lost about 70 pounds because of stress. Anyway, let's get to ironing. Oh no, I lost my last viewer. Anyway, let's get to ironing. We're going to iron our first flaps for you. There we go. We're doing a collab, something disabled people's collab. Something. I had an unregistered disability for decades. Managed to get a degree with it with no help, so why not tag in for this one? I don't know. It's easy to get a degree with no help when you have a disability that doesn't exist because they can't diagnose it. What was it? They don't diagnose it because it's like they haven't discovered it yet. It was a novel disability. Vestibular migraine disorder. I think I mentioned that 2 minutes ago. Whatever. Okay, so we got these nice circular motions, guys. Circular motions. Don't ever let this sit. Don't ever let it sit on the fabric idle. How wonderful. I will eventually be migrating to Twitch, but it made sense to start on YouTube because that is where my native 2010s audience was. All of us old people. been so long since I've done any kind of video. I've barely ever streamed. God, what was the last time I streamed? Like 2015? All right. Now we're going to get the other side. Careful with the weights on it. Now, we're going to turn this down a little bit because on this side we've got some vinyl here. I don't want to melt that. Like me blowing in the iron instead of doing anything. I wonder if you guys can like even hear me. That's fine, I guess. I'll find out on the VOD. Maybe I should get a clip mic. Maybe I should get a clip microphone next time. All right. Yeah, so this is sort of like the difference. So we've got this nice ironed one versus, this. So we're going to go to this next one. Let's go to the next one. Actually, what am I even doing? Put the tag off first. No, hold on. I need to get, where are my skeezars? Oh, perfect. Plastic cutting scissors. Never my sewing scissors. Yeah, I'll try that later. Whee! All right. You guys can't see this wall is also a bungalow wall. So I have to do lots of fun gymnastics to get around it and not bump my head. All right, next one. There we go. Oh man, this song fucks. I don't care what anybody says. Just let me hang out with me and my Toate music. Oof. Man, I am making a new costume though, like actually like physically creating one. I'm wearing bot costumes for funsies because I will be at Michigan Anime at 1st and 2nd of August at the, what was it, Suburban Center or something. But now it's called like the Vibe Credit Union 2 Electric Boogaloo. So I'll be there wearing this. And hopefully Yai Miko too, but she'll be blinged out. But if she's not, I'm not done blinging her out. I probably won't be though. I might wear Heather. I also got Camellia, but I'm not sure. I want to make a wig for Camellia, Alrighty. Yeah, I can't fucking sing anymore. see. Still going, still going, still going. Where was I? I lost myself. Here we are. Right here. This stream in particular, though, may not be that long because it's already 8:12 and I'm old. I didn't actually plan on streaming tonight, but I'm just kind of messing around and stuff. You'll see me again. Alright, we're gonna get the next one. Careful with this vinyl. I feel like I want to take some of this vinyl trim because it's kind of hard to see, but I'll show you guys on the camera here. Like this vinyl right here, it's pretty, I like that it's sturdy, but it's not sitting well, and obviously you don't want to hot iron vinyl, so I might put some books on top of this. Oh, hello. It's a person. And they're gone. Anyway. All right, we're going to flip her over. We're going to iron the other end. Man, it's been a whole thing though, man. I'm trying to think when the last time I uploaded a video here was. Was it pre-COVID? Was it the Witcher School video? Because I know that was in 2019. Was it? Man. I think it was. Shit's changed, man. Went to Japan actually late March for 2 weeks. It was actually the first time I went since I moved away. It's been 9 years. It's really different there too. Not in a bad way. Well, I mean they're way more xenophobic now. Well, are they, or are they just more outward? I don't know if they're more xenophobic, but I think they're just kind of over here. They're just more ready to say it. But yeah, it was kind of different. When I was living over there, public smoking was still way more accepted. Whereas now, when I went over, I didn't smell any tobacco smoke. I was kind of my mind was kind of blown. The tourist behavior, though, was really bad. Really bad. Y'all. Should we scramble? I'm sorry, but where did your manners go? It is a crosswalk where people need to go about their business. And I don't know if tourists understand this, but I want to say I'm near every single corner of that crosswalk lies either a train line or a subway entrance. And maybe not even where you think you can see one, but there are subway entrances. Once again, I stress there are people trying to get where they need to go. And sometimes they may be trying to reach the last train that gets to their house for the night. So, if you think you need to go take your cute picture in the evening over at Should We Just Scramble and block people from crossing that crosswalk, I honestly implore you to think again. Because due to the population density in Tokyo, missing a few seconds on a crosswalk after you were leaving late for work because your boss wouldn't let you leave, that could run you late getting home. And I know that's a stretch. And I know that's really reaching. And I know that's really reaching. But guys, please mind your manners, you know? And I saw that tourist behavior there, and I just thought, whoa, man, like, would you do that at home? I don't know, maybe some of you guys would, but woofda. That's a whole thing. Because I have lived with Shibuya as my hub station before to get home, and I've lived pretty far off of a line that connects there. And if you miss a connection there sometimes, welcome to an $80 taxi ride home. And that was back when they were way cheaper. Assuming you're going to do that, you know, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Assuming you can afford that taxi ride, that's even in your budget, which is, for a lot of people, it's not. Especially these days. So. That's my holier than thou rant about it. Doesn't matter, like nobody's gonna watch us. Anyway, like I had a good time in Japan, but like, man, I'm old. I could not get around like I was ever used to. My body's not used to it anymore. Not to mention, but I was dealing with a bulged disc the entire time, so that also wasn't a thing. Like, not a great thing. Like I have a bulged lumbar disc and sciatica going on right now, so that's a whole thing. Physical therapy to make it better. That's helping. If anybody wants to ask about my cos plans, I can tell you about costumes that I own. I still have my Heather from my Silent Hill Heather that I made in my closet. I fit it again. It might be too big for me now. Because like I live in Michigan, so I got the Cyclospora and lost another 10 pounds. Whee! Yeah, don't get that. Because you get sick and you lose 10 pounds, and you think maybe that's fun. Not in my case, that wasn't fun. Yeah, I got that like 3 weeks ago, and my gut still just hurts. Thanks, government. Well, that oversight. I guess I'll just start setting fire to every piece of produce I eat. Yeah, please try not to get that. It's kind of the worst. But yeah, I had the Heather from Silent Hill 3. Still got that. That's the award that I won for it. My what was it? Best of Journeyman? Yay! I actually have a half-done Tales of Symphonia Rain costume in there that I made. I might actually finish it since I fit in it again. Oh wait a minute, I might be too small for it now. I've got this Iuno cosplay here. I got Yaimiko there, and I'm zhuzhing up my Yaimiko. I have a Camellia from Wuthering Waves. I have an Asuka from Evangelion coming in, and then some other like Megurin Luka stuff coming in. What else do I have? Oh yeah, and some Princess Zelda stuff coming in. That's about it. Because I thought I would just indulge myself for once and buy some costumes instead of making every single thing and making myself anxious. Because I can finally indulge in that. Because when I was younger, we couldn't buy costumes. Let me think about that. Like, what age was I when the general public could just start buying costumes? God, I think I was like, at least in my 30s. At least in my 30s. So I'm going to indulge a little bit that anyway. I will say though, like I'm jealous of my high school self having all of that free time to make all of those costumes. I want to say for like back in the spring and summer of 2002. No, just the summer of 2002. I made 3 handmade costumes for Otakon. It was awesome. I made, if you guys are, all the kids are actually familiar with Visual K now. Back in the day, nobody knew what it was. I did Cyclist Sim costumes and Darren Gray costumes. I did a Kaoru costume for Darren Gray for myself, and then I did a Daishi costume from Cyclist Sim, and then I did a Seek costume for Cyclist Sim, but it was for a friend. And that one was such a bitch to make because, like, I didn't really have his exact measurements, and so I just kind of judged the costume size off of, like, my body, but I knew that he was just kind of shorter than me and had no boobs. And I was just like, okay, this is how it's going to fit. And it kind of ended up like, but then it turned out that our friend couldn't even get to the con, and so he wasn't going to be the person who wore it anyway. And so our group had to find some other like person, and we were trying to find like a guy who could wear it. We found somebody who was willing to do it, but unfortunately our model like was very tall, and he was just really big for the costume. And the photos of us that like ended up on Kevin Willard's A Fan's View and stuff, like the rest of us look pretty good, but like our Seek just looks way too big for his costume. And maybe you're thinking like, if you would think like, oh, the guy who made that costume, like he doesn't know how to fit a costume. But like, if you don't know the story behind it, it's like, well, actually the chick who's wearing the Daishi costume made the Seek costume, and it was made for somebody else, and blah, 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 blah. But that guy was he was a Machi cosplayer from... I'm bad. I can't remember which BK band Machi was the drummer of. Beza? Was it Beze? Beze? I think that's what Machi. I think that's who Machi was the drummer for. I'm bad. I should know that because I really liked Beze when I was younger. That's no good. It's no good. I was a Visual K artist myself, and I can't even remember that. That's... Yikes, I'm going to get smacked up for that. Comment is going to come after me for that one. Ooh. Anyway. I'm telling you guys. The Cyclospora stuff, it's going to make you want a new wardrobe, but not in a good way. Yeah. World's burning, literally. Everybody has explosive diarrhea and the air's filled with smoke. I'm just sitting here trying to iron out my Iuno cosplay. God. There's that better. plus your wrinkle. There we go. Okay, yeah, so did y'all know that Toate did stuff with Niho Hattori and Yuko Honda bleh, from Chibomato? That's awesome. I love Chibomato. They're the best. Oh no, I mentioned Chibomato and everybody goes away. Well, they're great. Honestly, kind of better than visual K bands in my opinion. Alrighty. Now that looks nice. Ah, nice and ironed. Wonderful. Alrighty. So, I'm actually going to stop probably streaming for now because I didn't really even mean to stream. And we're in a Midwest is in a heat wave right now, and I live in a bungalow house, and this is a second floor room, meaning hot as the devil's asshole in here. So I'm gonna cut it for now because I should go downstairs before I legit get heat exhaustion. So anyway, thanks for joining me as a Hoover McGee. You'll be seeing more of this bullshit. I don't know. Whatever.